Annyeonghaseyo, welcome to the land of Korean cinema. It's been a while since we've talked about an action movie here, so let's talk about a new movie called Yaksha, Ruthless Operations, or Yaksha. The movie stars Sol Kyung-gu, Park Hae-soo of Squid Game fame, and E.L. Park Hae-soo plays a prosecutor who gets demoted because he couldn't finish an important job. In order to get his position back, he volunteers to go to China to inspect a Korean Black Ops unit. The unit's leader is played by Sol Kyung-gu, who has a pretty bad reputation, known for being ruthless and violent. And what is he up to anyway? When I saw the casting, I couldn't wait to watch this movie. Sol Kyung-gu is one of my favorite Korean actors, and Park Hae-soo is amazing as well. And the movie definitely has strong elements to it, the main actor's presence being one of them. But there's also a glaring issue with this movie. But let's start with the things I liked. First off, it's evident right from the first frame that the cinematography in this movie is magnificent. I love the color grading, I love the tracking shots, and the action is really well filmed too. Much of this movie takes place at night, and the neon lights give a vibrant, colorful look to the movie. It really is beautiful. And although the film's not as action-packed as I thought it was gonna be, I enjoyed most of the action too. Sometimes the hand-to-hand combats are not as well edited, but the shootouts and everything else is done incredibly well. And Sol Kyung-gu brings his usual charisma and outshines everyone in this movie. If you haven't seen Memoir of a Murderer, I highly recommend checking it out. Probably his best performance I've seen, not to mention the overall quality of that movie. Okay, so Yaksha was obviously made by people who absolutely know what they're doing. I'm even okay with the directing, I don't think there's any issue with it. The problem with this movie lies in the writing. The writing in this movie is terribly lazy, especially how information is revealed to the audience. The movie withholds key information for a long time, which made me not understand the plot. It took me more than an hour to finally figure out what this movie is actually about. The problem is that every character in the movie acts like everything that happens is of major importance. And as it turns out, they're right. But since we only get some really vague information about the plot, it was impossible for me to get invested in the story. Because I didn't even know what the story was. This could have been very easily avoided by restructuring the movie. Certain scenes should have been rewritten and put into the first text so that we know what the heck is going on. It's one thing that the plot is important to the characters, but if I don't know the plot, I can't be as invested as the characters are. Does that make sense? And unfortunately, the characterization is really vague too. There are no real characters in the movie. The two main leads do have some personality, but not much. Can you imagine watching Sol Kyung-gu and Park Hae-soo working together and not having any chemistry at all? I never thought this would happen, and yet here we are. It's all because of the lack of characterization. It's really sad. This film had such massive potential. It's got everything going for it. Professionals behind the cameras and amazing actors. And yet, it's quite shallow. Oh, and let's not mention the villain, he's just a boring, cliched piece of wood. Also, the writer thought it's a good idea to talk about past actions of certain characters instead of showing them. I mean, I'm only watching a movie, of course I don't want to see something cool, I just want to hear about it. It happens quite a lot and it's quite infuriating. Movies are a visual medium, hello? With that said, I enjoyed the third act quite a bit, because by that time there's an actual plot, you know? And it was pretty interesting. And there are some really cool moments. And some really lame and cliched moments as well. But I was invested in it. Is this a bad movie? Absolutely not. Is this a good movie? Absolutely not. It's just sailing the sea of mediocrity. But it could have been so much better. If you're looking for an action movie, you can give this one a try. It's out on Netflix, go and judge by yourself. This movie definitely has some merits to it, but I can't deny its flaws either. I'm gonna give Yaksha 62%. A fantastically filmed, well-acted, and terribly written movie. Such a shame. 여러분, 오늘은 여기까지만 해요. 영상 봐주셔서 감사합니다. 이 영상 좋아하시면 구독과 좋아요 잘 부탁드립니다. See you very soon. 다음 시간에 만나요, 여러분. 안녕히 계세요.